Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and I hope that you're all so well. Where to begin? I mean, I haven't spoken to you or vlogged or anything in such a long time now. I just kind of fell out of love with it and I don't know really what else to say. I just didn't want to do it, didn't want to be online in that way anymore. And since we all find ourselves in a really weird and unsettling time at the moment with the outbreak of coronavirus across the world, I thought it would be really nice both for me and for you to make some videos, some vlogs, and just get some really nice content out there that's just light-hearted, obviously not to take away from how serious the situation is. And that we've all got responsibility in that as well, in terms of staying at home and washing our hands and following all of the government advice only, nothing that you see on flipping Facebook or anything. But yeah, so I hope that you are all doing all right and are feeling okay. And I know obviously we're all in for some wobbly times in terms of mental health, and it's just a bit of a, it's a really tricky situation, and it's really hard to know how to navigate this online too. So I think I've just made a decision to make sure that everything I put out there is some light relief and just as normal as possible, whilst being respectful of everything that's going on, obviously. And I know that obviously I have the luxury of working from home because my job is online, and so I work from home anyway, and so now it just means that I'm at home all the time instead of popping in and out of London. And I know that isn't the case for a lot of you who can't work from home or are working in healthcare, or in any of the jobs that, you know, can't stop at the moment. So I'm sending all my love and all my support to you guys, and hoping that you do get some relief and some rest and are keeping really well too. So yes, that's a bit of a heavy start to this vlog. But yeah, just want everybody to be so well and to be looking after each other as well. So anyway, here I am working at home. I've got James working at home as well for the foreseeable future. So we've decided that he's gonna take over the kitchen with his little desktop situation. I've got my office, which is very lucky indeed because I love it in here. So yeah, we're just like, I've already told him off because everybody knows that co-workers should not cook fish at work, and since our house is now a workplace, he is not allowed to cook sardines. I swear to God, the smell in the entire house, I've lit every candle we've got. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, stop it. Is it any wonder people are annoyed at you in the workplace when you take fish and cook fish? Oh, we're in for weeks and weeks of this, aren't we? So anyway, yeah, don't really know what else to say. I did want to speak to you though about what I'm trying to do whilst I've got a lot more time on my hands, and that is obviously some reading. I really love reading and I've fallen out of love with it because when life gets busy, the last thing I want to do is pick up a book. I'm just wanting to go to bed, and I never found time in the day to read a book. Or if if you're on holiday and you buy the pool, then that's a perfect time because you've got no time, nothing else to do with your time apart from swim or read or something. But since none of us have that luxury anymore for a while, I did some research online and found a few books that I really wanted to read. I'm not into anything heavy. I only really like fiction. I like poetry and I like small books, nothing big, because I just haven't got the capacity for it, if I'm being honest. So anyway, in the interest of helping small businesses and giving back to local communities at a time where everything is so difficult, I found a place online called Hive, and it's hive.co.uk. It's for the UK. I'll see if I can find an international equivalent for you as well, and I'll put the link on. And basically, I bought the 3 books through this website, which then gives back to the independent local bookstores in my community. And when you're buying your book, it comes up with your local bookstores, and you can choose which ones to split your support to in terms of like the money, the financial help and things. So yes, I thought that was a really nice initiative, and I think that they do that anyway, to be honest. But I think at a time like this, it's really important that we try to shop independently rather than huge big giants who don't need our money. So I'll tell you which ones I've got. I've not started any of them yet, but if you would like to have a little read along with me, Lizzie told me to get a Goodreads an account, so I've done that, and so I'll put them on there. I'll write down what my Goodreads account is in case you do want to have a little look on there. And Lizzie obviously reads so much, so she'll have loads and loads of recommendations on her Goodreads account too. But these 3 that I'll start with are, this one's called The Door, and it's by Magda Sabo, I think her name is. And this one is fiction. I'm not gonna describe them all to you because I don't know how they're gonna be. So I'm also not gonna sit here and read out the back of here because that's very boring. But anyway, this one's called The Door, and on the front, the Daily Telegraph says that it's clever, moving and frightening. I'm not into the frightening part because I didn't really realise it was gonna be a scary book, but let's see. The next one is, loads and loads of people have recommended this to me, so I was like, I've got to, and everybody has had nothing but amazing things to say about it, and that's Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. So yeah, this is unforgettable, a rare achievement, and vivid and original. So let's get into that. I think I might just start this one first. And then this one is called Happiness as Such, and it's by Natalia Ginsberg, and it just says, Ginsberg's beautiful words have such solidarity and simplicity. I read her with joy and amazement. So I feel like this is the kind of book we could all do with about now. So yeah, I'll put my little Goodreads thing on. Like I say, I'm beyond, like, below a novice in the reading situation. I've read lots of books in my time, but nothing, I don't know, it's all fiction. It's all, I like a romance, I like a love story. Yeah, I'm not well read, let's just say. But anyway, I'll put on whatever I decide about these as I start getting through them. God, I can't even talk. I'm so nervous about being here again because I've had so much time away. It's so weird to come back. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna vlog what I get up to, what kind of things are making me happy, things like food I'm making. We're lucky to live in the countryside, so we are going to go for walks every day, me and my bloody co-worker in there, and we've got a garden too, so I can be outside a little bit. Yes. The other thing that I'll do and I'll show you as well is, you might remember that I train with Danielle Pisa whenever I go into London, where she's got an online course, and I think it's £15, but you get access to everything that she does, and it's amazing. So I'm going to start mine hopefully tomorrow. Let's not put any pressure on ourselves, but we'll see how I get on with that. But that's perfect for me because I always used to work out at home in the kitchen anyway, so I think that'll be a nice thing to keep me ticking along, and exercise is always good for the soul, isn't it? So yes, I think as well, just, you know, if you are at home, don't put too much pressure on yourself. We all don't have to start these wholesome hobbies now just because we've got all this time, but if there's something you've been desperate to try or desperate to do, then do it. Like, now's the time. And let's just try and be really supportive and pull together as a community with no negativity, no shitty comments, no, like, I don't know, let's just all be kind to each other and just be supportive, because everyone's going to struggle in some way, and if we can help each other, then that's like the best thing ever. Right, I'll catch up with you later. Hello everyone. Just coming on, I'm just in the front room. James has gone to, he's had to go to a physio appointment because he's broke his leg basically, which we didn't know about for a little while. As silly as it sounds, it was a football injury that just wasn't get better, and he ended up going for a scan and then it was broken, so that's been a whole situation we've had to deal with. But he's got to see the physio, and whilst we're not on full lockdown, she's happy to see him and he's happy to go. It's just the two of them, and then obviously in a nice sterile environment as much as they can do. So yes, I'm at home. I'm just gonna I'm watching Next in Fashion, which is the Tan France and Alexa Chung fashion show on Netflix, which is really good fun to find the next big fashion designer. This is the remnants of my chicken sandwich that I had for my tea. I cooked a chicken and just had some just very chilled tea. And now I'm just gonna light my candles. So I've got this little Aesop one from James bought it me for Christmas, which is my favourite. So I'll light this now. The smell of it is amazing. It's just, it comes with like a little an oil burning liquid, and you put the, oh, I've still got a bit of candle left in there. I thought it was all out. Just like this. So the tea light goes in the bottom bit, and then the lid goes on, and then, oops, and then just a few bits of the oil. I always go a bit overboard on it because I love it so much. Done, and then that will smell beautiful. Yeah, I love it so much. It's one of my favourite presents ever. So yeah, that's all I'm doing really this evening. I'm really enjoying being in the front room. We've just changed some things around a bit. Honestly, that chicken plate, oh, I should have moved it. We've had the covers washed on the sofa. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all okay. I've decided to start my Danielle Pisa at-home training today, so it's called DPM 60. So I'll put, like I say, a link on. It's just such good exercise, and I've loved working with Danielle so much. It's been the first time in years and years that I've actually enjoyed exercise. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting stuck into this today. I'm just wearing a Nike sports bra and Lululemon leggings and these Reebok trainers, which are for like hit and dance, so they've got like good ankle support. I mean, they don't look the best, they're not my favourite trainers, but they're really practical and they support my ankle and they're really comfy as well. So yeah, I better get cracking, haven't I? Oh, I've just finished my first video with Danielle, and it was excuse me, really hard, but really loved it. I've taken it all the way back because it's been going for a little while now, her DPM movement online, and so there's a new video all the time, and I've started from the very beginning, and the first video is dance. So I've just been dancing in my kitchen, but it's like a full body cardio dance workout with new moves and periods of rest, and it was amazing. So tomorrow, what's tomorrow's? Let me see. Strengthen. So tomorrow's strengthen, so that'll be lots of strengthening and core and stuff like that. So yes, very impressed, very happy I've done it. Hello, James. Hello. James is working from the front room today, and I am working from the kitchen. So that's where we're up to. Got to pop to the shops in a bit and get like some eggs and bits and bobs like that we need. And then got a call for work just to discuss how I'm moving forward with everything, like, because it's all a bit crazy and things are gonna really start to slow down, so we've got to like prepare for every eventuality, I think. And then also tonight, that you should look on Instagram for all the lives that are going around, because I'm gonna do one tonight. This will be going out before I have a chance to let you know on YouTube, but Rupi Kaur is a poet, and I have one of her books, which is Milk and Honey, and it's amazing. It's so beautiful, and she's doing a poem writing workshop live on Instagram at 5 o'clock tonight. So she just said pen, paper, quiet space, and do that. So I'm going to do that, but there's loads of things happening online at the moment, so I'll try and share my favourite accounts for you, so you can get involved with stuff too. Hi everyone, I'm just in the kitchen. I'm gonna just getting some wine because I'm going to do the Rupi Kaur poetry workshop now on Instagram Live. So I was like, right, I'll have a little glass of wine as I'm doing it. I'll be there for the hour. So I'm really excited about it. I've really not done that much since I last saw you. I've been working. I've had that call that I was on about earlier with my with work stuff, which actually was really lovely and positive, so it's good and spirits are high. I've just showered, took all my makeup off and put like a couple of drops of the Isle of Paradise tannin drops into my facial moisturiser, so when I wake up tomorrow I might be a glowing goddess, or / might be quite orange. This is my little setup. I've got my pen, my pad, Rupi will be on there in a minute. I've just stuck my phone in front of my laptop so it stands up and still charges, because I think it's going to be like an hour and a half, like I say. So yeah, I'm well looking forward to it. Lip balm also absolutely essential, and this is a new one I've been loving recently, and it's La Roche-Posay, and it's this I can't say it, but it's the barrier repairing cream, and it's good, really good. Right, I'm going now because I'm gonna write some poetry. Hello everybody. So we're gonna cook. I say we, James. We're gonna cook a carbonara what are we having? Chicken carbonara. Tagliatelle. I'm not a chef, I'm not the cook, but James doesn't like speaking on the camera, so I'm having to say things and he's just gonna nudge me when the information is right. Is that right? No. Anyway, we're gonna start with a glass of wine, and then we've got, basically, I popped out to get some meat earlier, but we didn't have much luck because we went too late in the day, which is fine, and like the shops are stacking up and everything, stocking up, but we just went maybe a bit too late today. But we cooked a roast chicken yesterday, so we're going to put roast chicken in it. So it's basically a creamy, cheesy, white sauce pasta dish, and James is the best at it, and it's so easy and so quick. And
that means they still can't cook it.
I still can't cook it, but
that's how easy it is.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So yeah, I thought it'd just be quite a nice, wholesome, lovely meal that's so easy for you to cook at home. Obviously, I'm not a chef, so don't judge me for any of this. But I'll tell you what we're doing as we go along. Came from mine while you're cooking.
Lovely.
Oops. Right, so issue number one is that I told James we had spinach when we don't really have that much.
We don't usually put spinach in it.
Okay.
We don't usually put spinach in it, it's just that they didn't have any rocket.
Oh, right, okay. We're improvising.
No, I'm improvising.
James is improvising.
It's nothing to do with you, to be perfectly honest.
Right. So what we're going to put in is, how many onions? I'll write this down as well for you. So 1 white onion.
Shallots are preferable.
Shallots are preferable. How many?
The biggest can't be choosers.
How many?
How many shallots? Depends how big the shallots are.
Okay, so we'll write this out in a more... onion. Right, so 1 white onion or some shallots. We've got mushrooms. I know lots of people don't like mushrooms, but we like mushrooms, so we always stick quite a few in, so they're optional. We would normally put rocket in there as well, but we're using spinach instead. We need Parmesan, so there was no full blocks of Parmesan cheese, so we just bought Parmesan shavings because it's really cheesy, this, so you have to keep stirring and tasting it all the time. You need double cream. How much double cream, James?
Probably about half sauce and that. About 150 ml. About
150 ml of double cream. And Philadelphia. And Philadelphia. Who knew? I didn't know that went in there.
Yes, because you always stir it.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, Philadelphia. And then whatever meat you want to put in, or you could keep it veggie, and obviously pasta.
We're missing lardons.
Oh, we're missing bacon lardons because they didn't have any, but that's okay. So, which pasta are we using today?
What would you use for tagliatelle?
Tagliatelle. Luckily, before the great pasta dry up, we already had some pasta, so we're okay.
Also, peeps, some easy garlic. Very lazy garlic, sorry, because we don't actually have any garlic balls.
Ah, okay. That's good. So, and then the chopped white onion goes in first into the frying pan with the olive oil. And what?
Then we wait until that cooks off to translucent.
Yeah.
So we give that all on.
So then olive oil goes into the boiling water for the pasta. We always have as well, we always have like a garlic cheese flatbread, so I'm going to pop that in now. The onions are frying up nicely.
Yeah.
The lazy garlic goes in there. The pasta's gone in. And now the mushrooms have gone in. And some Philadelphia. So we're going to start the cheese sauce now. So Philadelphia goes in first into the hot pan. And then James will grate some of the Parmesan in there as well. Next. And then James has just put the double cream now into the cheese sauce. So the flatbread's done, and James has now put the onions, the mushrooms, the chicken and the spinach all in together into the pan. The cheese sauce is done, the pasta's done, and it's just a case of putting it all together. And we are finished. A creamy, cheesy chicken pasta with a garlic bread and some wine. What a beautiful day today is. It's Saturday today. Oh, just put this down. And it's at times like this I'm really thankful for a garden. Oh. And all the flowers are coming out too. Got a rose bush here. Oh, it's so pretty. Spent some time in the garden today, I think, because it's quite mild outside. Oh, there's so many flowers out down here. Oh, class. Our garden is a work in progress, by the way. It's a little bit tatty. Look at those. Hello everybody. I hope you're so well this morning. I am yet to get properly ready, but I'm just taking my time because it's Saturday. I just wanted to jump on and show you these that I'm going to go and post out now to my neighbours, because I live in quite an elderly community, which is amazing, but also not great at times like this when they might need some extra help. So I found this online, which is a sheet that says basically, hello, if you're self-isolating, I can help. My name is, where I live, my phone number, and whether they want help with picking up shopping, a friendly phone call, posting some mail or urgent supplies, and it says obviously I'll help for free. So I've just printed some out. I'm just filling them all in. I'm just going to go and drop them all off round my little area for a nice walk, and it's such a beautiful day today as well, and so hopefully I'll get some phone calls and I can go and help some people that need it. But yes, I think today, honestly, my hair is hysterical. Like, honestly, I wake up in the morning and I just, anyway, distracting myself with my lion hair. But yes, really nice thing to get done today, and hopefully can help people as they need it. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and have a really nice positive day today, start a book. I'm going to start Where the Crawdads Sing today, because I finished a book last night which was amazing, which was the Nora Ephron, I Feel Bad About My Neck, and it was class. So I can't recommend that one enough. So yeah, I'll do Where the Crawdads Sing today. I'm going to do my day 2 of Danielle Pisa in a little while. And yeah, I think we might get a pizza for tea tonight and nip to the supermarket and have pizza and wine and stuff. We had a really naughty tea last night, as you saw as well, but I think, yeah, we'll just have pizza and salad, maybe a side salad. But yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Just wanted to jump on and sign off really, but I just wanted to let you know that Lizzie and I, as part of our podcast Things You Can't Ask Your Mum, will be doing an Instagram live on Instagram on Monday afternoon at 5 PM Greenwich Mean Time, so 5 PM UK time, and we'll be saving it in a live highlight as well, so anybody that hasn't been able to jump on at the right time can see it afterwards. It's just going to be an open Q&A. You can ask us anything, whether that's to do with how you're feeling at the moment with all of the current situation that everybody's going through, or embarrassing sex stories, like whatever you want to know about, like just ask us, we'll be there. I think we'll probably try and do it for an hour-ish and just see how you all get on with it. But yes, be there or be square. And I just wanted to say thank you very much for having me and for being here to watch my video. I know that this has been a really chatty vlog. I'm just getting back into it all. You know what I'm like, I talk at the speed of light, and I'm just trying to find my feet with this new routine and new life, really, because we aren't going to be able to socialise as much. We aren't going to be able to go out anymore to social places. So I think I want to really try and make these vlogs quite wholesome. Long walks, reading, pottering about the house, cooking, doing all the bits and bobs that make us happy, and no matter how small they are. So I hope that that's okay, and I hope I've not bored you to tears with this chatty vlog, but I'm gonna go on that now, and I hope that you're all well. Let's be kind to each other, let's support each other, and if you're not feeling good, then please reach out to somebody. It can be me on Instagram if you want to, but you know, tell a friend, tell family, and let's just look after each other. And I'll see you in my next vlog. Thanks.